competition on the share market. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How was it been?
It was fine, thank you, sir.
Okay, now what is the operational level of OMOLUABI Mortgage Bank today via investments and projects on services and all of that?
Yeah, OMOLUABI Mortgage Bank has been doing a lot in terms of investment on projects. At present, if I should start from what we have on ground,
okay,
there are many projects we have. One of them is Olufumelayo Housing Estate.
Where is that?
It is at Abere along Ede Road. So it has about 40 units of a 3-bedroom flat at affordable rate. And apart from that, there's another one which is adjacent Zone 11,
okay,
along Owode Road. So this one has about 34 service plots. And we also have a project. This one has been fully subscribed for in Kwara State, Ilorin. It is called the Megida Housing Estate. It was built for the honorable members of the House of the Kwara State. And all our projects are with a good road network, electricity with street light. They are with gate and security, and a lot of things. I have a lot of investment on this project, and we are expecting people to come and inspect so that they can actually key into it, because our plan is to ensure that everybody has a residential house.
okay.
Then on services, because we understand that our product is services, and as a result we have invested a lot on our ICT, and apart from our normal banking operation, which has to do with opening of accounts, this normal current savings account, we still have our e-banking channels, because we consider the convenience of our customer. Because gone are the days when customer had to go to the bank before they could transact, but now they can transact making use of our e-banking channels. We have ATMs, and we are doing auto pay, that is transfer. Those that have accounts with us can transfer to other banks, and those that do not operate any account with us can come to the bank, okay, and transfer to other bank as well.
All right, let's briefly take a look at OMOLUABI Housing Unit. Is it meant for the workers or members of the elite alone, or is open to everybody?
It's open to everybody.
Okay. How does one go about it to own a unit there?
It is very simple. The first thing is for the person to come to the bank and obtain an application form.
Okay.
We will assess the person, the capacity of the person, and the ability of the person to make to actually acquire the house, because we don't like a situation where somebody will have started investing along the way. The person may find it difficult to continue. We advise our customer, because apart from coming to pay cash, we also offer mortgage facilities, where they can pay certain percentage as equity, and we will finance the rest, and the rest will be paid over a period of time, probably 15 years, 20 years, depending on the age of the person.
Okay. Now, training and retraining is key to the success of any company. That is training and retraining of its staff. What programs do you offer? Training program do you offer for members of your staff?
Yeah, it is one of our policy that at least once in a year, every member of the staff must be sent out for training. And we have chosen the training centers. Like, we consider our services, because we are into mortgage. Okay. Then we now consider those that will train us have to be those that have experience in mortgage. Apart from that, because we render normal banking of services, we choose FITC. That one is the highest, let me say, the most valued training center for banking sector in Nigeria. We send our staff there to train, and occasionally we bring in people who have had experience in ICT, in operation, in customer, and in investment to come and train the staff all together.
Okay. And you do that regularly?
Yes, we do it regularly. Even it is to ensure that this thing is adhered to. There is a policy that says that if you need promotion, you have to go for training, which makes it compulsory. You know, when we tie promotion to training, everybody wants promotion. Therefore, everybody is ready to be trained and to go out for training.
How has your firm been able to weather the storm with the economic recession that is global and affecting virtually all aspects of our human endeavor?
Okay. We are lucky to have experienced people, because we always plan ahead, because we analyze situation using the past and the present to predict what will happen in the future. And as because of this, we always look at what is happening in the economy to decide what we are going to do. And as when we observe things like this, we diversify a little bit. We went into short-term investment to complement our core activities, which is mortgage. We invested in a treasury bill, treasury certificate, and we ensure that the loans we give out, we give the loans out to those that we have reasonable assurance that the repayment will not have any problem. And because of this, we are able to manage the situation based on our experience and the expertise in the cash flow management. We are able to weather the storm. And apart from that, because we know that as a bank, we have to be liquid at all times. Our cash management is very key. And as a result, we have a dedicated office that ensure that we are properly our management in time of the cash is properly done as to bring the best out.
I want to take you back to the housing scheme you mentioned in Kwara, which you said you did for members of the Kwara State House of Assembly. Did you do that for them because you knew they could afford it? One would have expected that it's done for civil servants in Kwara State instead of for those who can afford 10 times what are provided for them.
It is not that. We only partner with estate developer. You know, not all estate developer can afford to give them to commit a huge amount of money to project like that. And as a result, they always look for primary mortgage institution to partner with them. So we partner with the estate developer by providing the fund to ensure that this thing are made.
Is it only housing that OMOLUABI savings and loans actually deal in?
Our core activities is mortgage. And we
have housing basically.
Not let me say 75%
housing.
And 25% other services.
You know why I asked you this question? For instance, if the corporation here approaches and say, okay, can we enter an agreement? Our corporation needs 100 pieces of laptop, but our staffer cannot afford to do what? To pay at a time. Can we go into that kind of partnership? We supply them. We will be making deduction from those who are interested.
We are based on the regulation. We are not supposed to go into that. And that one is left for other banks, because we are like specialized financial institution.
So you cannot really go into
we cannot really go into that. But if there's we help, like somebody that has acquired that has a house, if the person probably needs to do adjustment to the house, furnish the house, we can go into that.
House accessories.
Yes.
How has OMOLUABI Savings and Loan been able to assist in government housing scheme?
One of the policy of the government, federal government, is to ensure that everyone has a good to provide shelter.
Okay.
And that's why we have been providing mortgage facility to people who are interested either to purchase houses or to build houses and apart from that, we have another program that look into the earnings of the earnings of anyone that has interest, and based on that we structure a kind of package that will enable the person in the long run to become a house owner.
Do you go into land property?
We don't really go into land property, but our own is to anyone that has land and who desires to build on that house, we assist.
Okay, via loans and all of that.
Yes.
Okay, if somebody, if you have completed a house for somebody and is in the process of repaying, he defaults, or perhaps there is a problem along. So what happens?
We invite the person for counseling, and to see what has caused the delay, and we try to advise the person and open the person's eyes to other sources of income, so that our relationship can still go on.
Where is your office located in Osogbo?
It is beside the old governor's office, along Aberi Road.
Your service hours, is it all every day, Monday to Sunday?
It's Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Between 8 and 4 p.m. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And it's open to everybody.
It's open to everybody.
Regardless of one's levels of literacy.
Regardless of, yes. Because of, there is a policy that is that everybody must be allowed to enjoy banking services. So financial inclusion. So we key into that. So anybody that has interest can come into the to OMOLUABI to open accounts and to access our facilities.
How do you now deal with me who cannot read and I cannot write and I want to enjoy your facilities?
In such situation, you will have to come with somebody that can read and write, that will do it for you. While we take your thumb printing and necessary precautions.
Well, viewers, we've been discussing with Mr. Sunday Omotoso. He's here to represent OMOLUABI Mortgage Loans and Housing Scheme. Their office is right there in Osogbo, very close to the old governor's office.
We still have branches.
We still have branches. Okay, where?
We have a branch in Elisha, and a branch in Ejigo.
Oh, that's good. So, which means you can go to any of the three offices in Ejigo, Osogbo, and Elisha. It's a facility that is open to everybody, regardless of your status. It doesn't matter whether you are educated or not. It doesn't matter whether you are a civil servant or not. It's a federal government policy that wants to make everybody a house owner. Thank you so much for being
Thank you, sir.
this morning.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, the rest of M Cafe continues in a moment. Stay tuned, please.